Neopian Battlefield Legends. How to play. How to beat it. First, get rid of that. Start the game. Choose the only map available. Choose the hard battle. Choose Dragons. You only need 3 towers for this. Wooden tower, catapult, fast tower, whatever the hell it is, and catapult tower. You want to put your first catapult tower right there. Gives it enough distance from the entrance so that it can do a little bit of damage before they actually get to it even. This is the first one. Next tower, as soon as we get a couple of these skeef things knocked out, is going to go right below the mountain. The middle mountain, right there. It gives it enough space from the previous tower, and this is a fast tower, by the way. It's the only one you had money for, and you had to do it, or else you were going to be in a mess in a little bit here. These guys were going to put you in a mess. Possibly the other guys too, but if you tried waiting for the catapult tower. Your next catapult tower, of course, went over to the left of the middle mountain. For the same reason that our placement of the other 2 towers. That one was a catapult tower. Then you put a couple of towers up here, little cheap towers. They're just to block it so that nothing, whenever you finish up your setup down to the right over there, that's just to keep everything from trying to go up over the top up there and missing your catapults. You want to try and keep them in the path. Very important. Another tower there, just to help the fast tower. Eventually we'll get rid of that fast tower and the left catapult tower. We won't need them. This guy's the real problem. He can take down a tower, he can occupy the tower so that it's not firing at any... preoccupy the tower so it's not firing at any of the other things as they go by. That can be a problem if you need him in order to take them down enough for other towers to finish them off. There is a way to make sure that he is not a problem, though, after that first one. The first one is always a little bit of a problem. You have to keep an eye on your tower and make sure he doesn't whittle it down and knock it out, because that, that costs resources that you need at the beginning. But if you set it up like this, so that all of the waves are diverted either up or down immediately after exiting their hole over there, that forces them whenever... See, these towers, whenever they acquire a new target, they try to acquire the one that's farthest from them that they can reach and closest to the hole that they came out of pathwise. If you set this up so that he stops just past the hole and starts attacking the tower either directly above or directly below it, he's going to be what they acquire when they try to acquire the farthest one. Might not every single time, but the majority of the time, and it'll be enough of the times that it'll take him down pretty quickly within 2 or 3 seconds after he comes onto the playing field. So that's how you take care of him. We don't have to worry about him for the rest of the game now. Now for these catapult towers, you want to have a lot of them right here at the beginning of where they exit out onto the playing field. You want to have a lot of them right there. Primarily, I mean, they do take down all of the other characters too, but you can weave the other characters around and force them to pass towers multiple times. You can't do that with the squiggle, the flying squiggle things, whatever the hell they are, quiggle things. You can't do that with them. They just go straight across all of your towers. So you have to have enough of a force here at the beginning to knock them out of the sky before they get very far at all. And by doing it this way, when I do it this way, what we're going to end up happening, nothing is going to get past that first rock. as far as, you know, nothing's going to get past it west of the eastern edge of it. Nothing will get past the eastern edge of it. Not the squiggly things, not any of the others, not even Jaren. Jaren, later in the game is going to, well, you'll see where he makes it to. A lot of this is probably not necessary, but I like a little bit of symmetry, or whatever word you want to use for it. I like to have kind of a balance. I like all of my catapult towers to be maxed out. And I don't even worry about the little wooden towers, because they're really only there to make sure that the waves have to follow a longer path around, passing by the catapult towers multiple times. I'm going to be getting rid of the only fast catapult tower, whatever it is, and the leftmost fast wooden tower. I'm going to be getting rid of the fast wooden tower and the catapult tower to the left in a little bit here. Probably around wave 30 or so. I don't remember where I got rid of it at on this one. They could both be gotten rid of right now. They're not doing anything at all. They won't be necessary for the rest of the game. You only needed them at the beginning. That was my dog, if you heard that. Ember, settle down. No worry from these guys, no threat at all now. I was going to try speeding this thing up a little bit more. I have sped it up a little bit. I was going to try speeding it up after we get past level 30, 31, 32, 33, somewhere in there. Simply because there's nothing going on after that point. But every time I've tried to do it, it's messed up the sync. I'm using Mixcraft 8.1 Pro Studio, and this is their latest version, which apparently still needs a little bit of work when you're doing video and audio sync. So I'm just going to let it run through at normal pace, well, all of it at the same pace. I'm not going to try to speed up some parts faster than other parts on it. So this will be a little bit of a lengthy video. I'm kind of curious to see exactly how long this plays for, because I've never really timed the game to see how long it takes for all of the waves to go through. I could have stopped at wave 30. I could have completely stopped doing any building and we would be fine for the rest of the game, but I'm still going to continue. I'm going to fill in that one last catapult tower there and max it out. That'll be the last thing that I do. Won't need to do anything else after that. Don't need to do that even. My son kept telling me I needed to do a video game tutorial or a game playthrough, because I guess in his world I'm an old guy, and I do really stupid stuff in video games that he thinks are stupid, so I have fun when I play them. So I figured I'd choose a really lame game. I mean, this game was fun the first few times I played it, but once you get used to the way it plays, it's very it's pure math. There's no variation in it. If you set your towers up the exact same way, the results are going to be the exact same. There is a max score that you can get. You can't get higher than that, even if it's possible to get higher than that, the way the game plays, than some people. I mean, once you get around, well, you'll see the maximum points that you get in this thing. I'll be getting this right now, and I've played it worse, I've played it better, and still got that same score, which I think is ridiculous. The max Neo points you can get is 1,000. And you get that, we've already, once I hit 50,000 points on this thing, I already had my 1,000 points. I could have stopped it right there. And if all you're going for is the points, and you don't really care about the gameplay itself, you can do that. When you usually around level 32, 33, somewhere in that area, is usually when you hit your 50,000 mark. And once you hit that, you've got your 1,000 points for your 1,000 Neo points. You can quit right then. My dog apparently wants my attention right now, because I'm paying attention to the computer right now, so. Very jealous dog. I give him too much attention. Spoiled dog. Anyway. We're at level 43. Too bad I can't keep the gold on the left there. That would be nice. I mean, I'm not going to use it. Don't need to use it. I'll end up having around 3,000 or a little more gold by the end of this battle that I didn't need to spend on anything. If they would convert that to Neo points, that'd be cool. Level 46, we got the Quiggle runners coming out in a little bit. You'll see how far they're gonna make it. This is the strongest batch of Quiggle runners. Didn't barely make it at all. These guys will not make it past even to the mountain. Then we'll have the last wave of peasants. And now for King Jaren. Hey Amber, is that for me? Oh here, let me give you a treat for that. My dog cleans up my room for me. She's an expensive cleaning lady. And poof. That's it. That's Neopian Battlefield Legends.